January 1st, you are reborn. January 3rd, you are unstoppable. January 8th, you are purchasing equipment like an athlete, and then quietly without witnesses. Your New Year's resolutions are buried alive by February, not with a dramatic failure, with soft neglect. With one skipped day, that becomes a skipped week, and the comeback you imagine never steps onto the stage again. You start the year like a warrior monk. Fresh gym clothes, new journal, new apps, new water bottle the size of a small aquarium, new quotes saved. In your head, it's simple. This is the year I wake up at 5. This is the year I eat clean. This is the year I never scroll till 2 a.m. again. And for a few days, it feels real because January has one magical drug: hope. Hope convinces you that your life will change because the calendar changed. But here's the problem. A calendar doesn't create a new you. It creates a new story you tell yourself. Let's expose the lie. You didn't build habits. You built a fantasy version of yourself and handed them the plan. This is the January trade. Real you gets dopamine from planning. Future you gets punishment from execution. January you writes the plan like a motivational speaker. February you has to live it like a tired human, so the plan collapses the first time real life shows up. You sleep badly, work gets heavy, family issues appear, motivation leaves the building, and suddenly the plan is sitting there like an unpaid bill. Your resolutions don't fail because you're weak. They fail because they depend on motivation. Motivation's not a skill, it is a mood. And moods are unreliable because they depend on motivation. And motivation is a terrible employee. Motivation shows up loud on day 1, takes day 4 off, disappears on rainy days, quits completely on bad weeks. So when your plan requires motivation every day, the outcome is not guaranteed because motivation is not consistent. There's an old saying: if you motivate an idiot, you don't get a genius. You just get a motivated idiot. That's what beats you, not lack of desire, lack of design. And then you blame your character for a system that was broken from day 1. Here's what people don't realize. Most New Year's resolutions are built like fragile glass sculptures. They only work if energy is high, time is available, mood is perfect, life is cooperative, but life is not cooperative. So what happens? One missed workout becomes, I ruined the week. One unhealthy meal becomes, I failed my diet. One late morning becomes, I'm back to my old self. And because the goal is built on perfection, the first crack becomes the reason you quit. You didn't build discipline, you built a performance, and performances collapse the moment the audience leaves. January has an audience, February does not. And this is where reality quietly asks, can you still do this when nobody's clapping? February is where the fantasy dies, because February is boring. No fireworks, no fresh start dopamine, no social momentum. Work is back, full speed. And here's the brutal truth. The human brain hates boring self-improvement because boring improvement doesn't give immediate payoff. It gives delayed payoff. But the brain is not designed to worship delayed payoff. So in February, your brain starts negotiating. Let's rest today. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's just maintain. Let's just survive. And you think that negotiation is you being lazy. It's not. It's you being human. The question is, did you build a system strong enough to survive being human? Most people didn't. Now we arrive at the quietest killer: shame. Resolutions rarely die from difficulty. They die from avoidance. Here's the pattern. You skip one day, then you avoid the habit because it reminds you skipped. Then returning feels like admitting failure. So you delay, then you delay longer, then you abandon quietly. Not because you don't care, because your habit became a mirror and you didn't like what it showed you, so you ghost your own goals and call it being busy. That's not time management, that's identity protection. You've been sold the most expensive scam, New Year, New Me. Full personality upgrade, full lifestyle replacement, full identity swap overnight. No wonder it breaks. This is the rule. Today, me, but 1% less chaotic. Just one workout set, 10 minutes walking, one glass of water with every meal, one healthy meal a day, one page of reading, one small action that proves you're still in the game. Because repetition is what your brain believes, not motivation speeches. Next year, if you want your resolutions to live past February, do this instead. 1. Stop writing fantasies. Write behaviors, not get shredded, not read 30 books. 2. Stop betting on motivation. Bet on friction. Make the good thing easier to start and the bad thing annoying to do. 3. Stop changing everything. Change one thing. Pick one behavior, one upgrade. Own it for 90 days. Then, and only then, you're allowed to add another. So yes, your New Year's resolutions usually die by February. January is a trailer. February is the film. Your future is built when you feel ordinary, when nobody's watching, when the calendar stopped caring, when motivation disappeared, when you're tired but you do it anyway. That's the real you, and that's who your habits must serve.